She was the most unlucky woman in the world. When she woke up, a dried leaf flew into her room. As she tried to close the window, she lost her balance and fell onto the bed. In the end, she ended up tumbling into the closet. This was the girl's daily life. After she finished showering, her door got stuck. She peered through the gap and saw that the broom had gotten stuck, so she slowly pushed it up with her toothpaste. Then she grabbed a slice of bread, but the toaster was broken. After spreading the jam jar fell, and the bread flew against the wall. Then slowly the jam side down landed on the floor. Seeing this, the girl tried to grab some paper towels, but when she pulled gently, the whole roll of paper towels fell to the ground. Next, she hopped onto her beloved bicycle, but after riding just a few meters, the chain came off. After going through so many troubles, she finally made it to work at the last second. But the problems didn't stop. As she walked past a shelf, trying to tidy up some ribbons, and while the store was arranging products, she ran into another issue. After work, the girl went to a cafe. Seeing there were no empty seats, she sat on the sidewalk and ate her sandwich. Suddenly, a black cat appeared. After seeing it, the girl carefully split her sandwich in half and placed it on the ground. Attracted by the food, the little cat lowered its head and started eating alone. It was then that, as she stood up, she noticed a coin hidden beneath the fallen leaves. The girl picked it up and made a wish with it. The next day, she woke up as usual, took out the jam and the bread. Strangely, the toaster worked perfectly fine. Then, when she went to the bathroom and was about to undress, the coin fell to the floor. But who would have thought that this lucky coin would bring her endless good fortune? When she spread the jam and held the coin, the bread always fell with the jam side up. The girl was overjoyed. She never imagined she would have this much luck. She accidentally threw a plate into the air, and what happened next amazed her. All the traffic lights on the street were green, the ribbons didn't get tangled, and the products were easily and neatly arranged. She casually tossed things around, and they always landed back perfectly on the shelves. When she went to the bathroom, another unexpected event occurred. She searched everywhere for the coin, and finally found it in the toilet, but it was in an automatic flushing toilet. Then she took a deep breath, carefully climbed onto the child's seat, and slowly leaned against the railing. Just as she reached out to grab the coin, a drop of sweat fell like a grain of rice. The coin was eventually flushed down the toilet. Everything returned to the way it was before. The girl went back to the intersection where she had found the coin. At that moment, the black cat appeared again. It suddenly started to speak. The girl was shocked. She glanced at the cat's collar and saw that its pattern matched exactly with the lucky coin. It turned out the coin belonged to the cat. She begged the cat to give her another coin, but the cat just turned and ran away.